Hello everybody, I'm TychoCelchuuu, the only one on the internet who's not afraid to lick his monitor when something delicious is on the screen, and then he realizes, wait, that's not actually food, that's just something on my monitor, but that's okay. There's Austrippen coming out. Muko has bought some Austrippen because Muko's gone the Austrippen doctrine, and how many Austrippen arrived? 0. It's on cooldown, right? You can't do that. I lied. Anyways, the opponent is named So Sad, and they're playing as the Americans, and they're building Riflemen, and we have an MG34 coming out first, and an Austrippen squad. A single Austrippen squad. If you're watching this on YouTube, probably you don't need me to tell you to follow me on Twitch, because I spent the last match talking about that quite a bit. But you know what? Would it really hurt for me to say that? That or unsubscribe to me on YouTube. The other way to get parity is to lose a lot of subscribers. I think I actually went through this earlier. A few videos ago. So what should we talk about instead? Creative Name, who is in Twitch chat, just says Austrippen versus USF, and then gives the emote where somebody's like holding their head like, oh no, that's a terrible idea. I believe the implication is that, oh no, it's a terrible idea, I suppose, because Austrippen really can't stand up to Riflemen at all, and so you get your shit pushed in. But we'll find out. Where's the MG? Interesting. MG's all the way over on the right. Often, if somebody goes MG first on this map, you'll see them head to the middle and set up shop in one of those two buildings that I'll show you in a moment when this fighting is resolved. Nice focus fire on those piles, almost brings down the squad. Jeez. Nice damage, though, on the riflemen means they have to run immediately away. I'm hiccuping, oh god. These buildings. That's what I was talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about with those buildings, you really need a longer short-term memory. Heavy cap. Oh god, the hiccups. Airborne. Man, the airborne doctrine guy looks like very severe, and it seems like he's not wearing a helmet. That's bad because he's airborne, so if he's not wearing a helmet, it means it fell off while he was jumping out of the plane, which means it could fall on like anything. It probably fell on a fucking cow. Do you think a helmet's heavy enough to really hurt if it falls on you at terminal velocity? I feel like the helmet would have a lot of air resistance. It's not very aerodynamically shaped. Anyways, there's a sniper. Oh god, it's got to kill. I gotta stop hiccuping. Give me a sec. The hiccups. It seems like I hiccup a lot lately. I think talking a lot makes me hiccup, because I only hiccup when I'm shoutcasting. Did I name the sniper? No, I hotkeyed the sniper. Drink water, says struck on that, doesn't do anything. I cured him anyways. All you have to do is think really hard about hiccups, then they go away. What do we name the sniper? Heidegger. We'll name the sniper Heidegger. Well, here's the Austrippen. Something about being cannon fodder. Surprisingly, little of the map is capped for the German, for somebody who's gone Austrippen, but that's okay, because the American has half the map and the German has a little less than half. The disparity is, you know, 20 versus 26 fuel, 37 versus 42 munitions. That's only after the German has captured this thing. The fuel just went up to 20. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Kitsos says, someone has to scare you in order to stop hiccups. No, the way to stop hiccups is you concentrate really hard on them and they never come. Sniper is like, fuck. He's like, oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus. Sidestep around the wood. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Rifleman. This is not good. He's maybe gonna get out. I think he's maybe far enough away that, especially if they don't chase. But they do chase. Oh, he got out. He's fine. That was nearly bad. These Austrippen getting shot the fuck up. We have a lieutenant out. Interesting. Whoa, shouldn't have gone away from the fight right when it's getting hot. We got the flank going, but the MG is not repositioning because there's Riflemen over there and it knows it. Oh, but it's in red cover. This was not the place to set up in retrospect. Red cover is really asking for it, and those Riflemen are able to do quite a bit of damage to it. Knock off 2 models because the red cover. Austrippen have found something they can shoot. It's rear echelon. Hopefully you deduce that. Ooh, we're going into the AA half track, so it's not an M20 rush. It's an AA half-track rush. So sad is not feeling so sad. So sad is feeling pretty snappy. Yeah. You hear that? Those are snaps. I don't know why an AA half-track is snappy, but that's how I'm feeling. Man, Ostrip just can't just fucking shoot to save their lives. But that's, well, they have 5 kills between them, so I guess it's not too awful. Versus a lieutenant with bars in a building, I don't know, but we'll see. How's Heidegger doing? 3 kills, about to be 4. Told you it was about to be 4. Tycho going full Spider-Man 2 over here, Muckus. What's Spider-Man 2? I can't remember anything about that except it had Doc Ock in it. Unless you mean Spider-Man 2, the one with Andrew Garfield, which I've never seen either of those. There's so many Spider-Man movies. I like Spider-Man Homecoming, I don't like any of the other ones. The scene where he does the jazz dancing, I think that was Spider-Man 3. I never saw it, but I think I would have remembered. Would Eastern Battalion Squad be too rear echelon, though? Nobody knows. Poor Pioneers. They've got their MP40s and they can do some damage. Here we go. Okay, it's out. It's here. It's happening. Blam. Blam. And it's hitting the corner. If there's literally anything, like a fucking telephone pole, a building, anything, it's gonna block those little AA gun things. But there is the quad 50 cal on the back, which can fire and not hit anything in between you and the target. And so that's doing some damage. Jiro 484. Is it true you can upgrade Ostrippen from crossbow with an LMG in the current patch? Yes. Here is the LMG. You have to be in Battle Phase 3. So, it's going to be a little while. Unless the Germans rushing Battle Phase 3. Do we think? No. In fact, they're doing the opposite. We have the Lichter Mechanized Company. And how many kills does this have? 3. It's definitely making itself felt in terms of map control. Maybe it'll fuck up this machine gun on the retreat. It looks like the answer is no. It's actually rotating. Very strange. Don't understand what's happening. These guys need to GTFO. They don't know what's good. Okay, good. How's Heidegger doing? Heidegger, 6 kills.
The sector has been cut off.
AA half-track, very interesting purchase. That's some real confidence there on the side of the Allies. We have an armored car coming out from the Germans, which frankly is not going to work against the AA half-track if the AA half-track gets lucky. If the AA half-track doesn't get lucky, the armored car can fuck it up pretty bad. But it's, just a good, straight, accurate burst from the AA gun will really hurt the armored car. We'll see. Struckman says, how does one know sniper's name is Heidegger? I named the sniper. That's how it worked. Something just blew up, I feel like. I guess this blew up. Here we go. Armored car. Got one good burst in, and then it leaves. Interesting. It's scared of the lieutenant? The lieutenant can do damage. These guys can't launch an AA grenade yet, because they don't have that one. The sniper is here, so he's going to do some damage. Heidegger doing 10 kills. Iona Spike says, what? Martin Heidegger on the front? No, it's a different Heidegger. Jesus. 11 kills on the sniper. Scout car has taken some small arms fire, and since it wasn't able to follow up, the AA half-track's just going to repair itself, because this is the United States, and that is how they roll. And they have very good map control, and things are looking pretty good. But it is kind of a weirdly lopsided match right now, because you're fighting against Ostrippen, so clearly you should be winning, and you also dumped a lot of fuel into your AA half-track, which is eventually going to get obsolete, maybe even right now, with this German thing. And we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. That is my German voice for talking about things that will happen to the German. And this is my American voice for talking about things that will happen to the American. I have a very convincing... Oh, I think that's a chat bot. That's a bot. That's a spam bot. Nobody click on that shit. I'm banning that person. I can't figure out how. How do you fucking... Oh, there's the ban button. Okay. Nobody click on that on Twitch. Good. For those of you on YouTube wondering what's going on, a robot joined my channel and posted a virus link, and I am grateful for it because anything that ups my viewer count is good with me. So we have bazookas, which is, I don't know where those came from, but that's I guess a stopgap. If you don't want to tech up to Captain, get any AT guns, you don't want to buy an M20, hop anybody out of the M20, you just get a bazooka from the weapon rack, and there you go. How's Heidegger doing? 12 kills. Did a bazooka just kill an Ostrippen? I think so. Link the Stink, isn't the whole point of Ostrippen that you can skip tier 2? I don't know. It's hard to know what's in the mind of somebody going for Ostrippen sometimes. Armored Car seems extremely unconcerned with trying to take out the AA half-track, which is a little interesting. The Vet 1 riflemen now are able to AT grenade it, so yeah. Sorry about the cough. Man, it fucking got me apologizing. We have the MG42 popping the armor-piercing rounds, but that was premature. Premature immolation. Because you can drop a pack with air supplies. This is Link the Stink. Yeah, I don't know. We don't have Battle Phase 2 yet. We do have the Leaked Mechanized Company. We do have this. I do not know. I think the German wanted the armored car.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Heidegger gets some kills, man. Heidegger up to 16 kills. Still Vet 1. American seems largely unconcerned with the sniper. I think this is probably the right way to play it, because if you can just steamroll through everybody else, eventually you can deal with the sniper on your own time, rather than taking a lot of losses trying to charge into the sniper. But that does mean Heidegger is picking off a lot of people. 18 kills. Who's getting shot by enemy machine gun? Armored car. You're lucky that machine gun don't have no Vet 1. Oh wait, it's got armor piercing rounds of 0 vet. How is that bullshit balanced? Vet 1's when you get sprint. Man, somebody's got a fucking hard on for the United States. A relic. This thing does not have as many kills as you might have expected, considering how early it came out and has been up against fucking Ostrippen the entire time. And finally we have a medic thing, by the way. Heidegger healed up to full. I'm hit. That is the least convincing line reading I've heard in Company Heroes. And like I said, if the AA half-track gets a good lucky burst, that's the end of the armored car. And so now the thing the German built to counter the AA half-track has just died to the AA half-track, and things are looking a little bit dire. Link the Stink says, Ostrippen are amazing, you just need to skip tier 2 and get Arty Officer, which is not what this player has done. Somehow these guys got stunned. That was the incendiary round for the sniper. Interesting.
The enemy is taking our territory.
And now the guy is firing the machine gun with his dick. His psychic dick shooting the machine gun. We should really be watching the fight. Did Heidegger get pushed off? No, Heidegger just soft retreated. Interesting.
The enemy is attempting to steal our laser.
From partway through the cuff. Bonus points if you realized that before I told you that. Vet 2 Ostrippen are no more. What do they get at Vet 2? 40% accuracy and faster panzer fast recharge. Oh Jesus, what is this doing? Oh, that's the end of that building. I knew in my heart that building was going down. I knew that was going to go down. I had to fucking gut over there to catch the collapse, and I knew that was happening. I just want credit for that. Nice machine gun flank going on by the lieutenant. I don't know what fucking Heidegger's doing. He's taking some sort of vacation down here. He really needs to be picking away at this lieutenant more, because the United States is running roughshod over the German. This is looking like a lost game if the German can't hop to it. And yeah, the German player comes to the same conclusion. So I think Link the Stink's claim in chat is that Ostrippen are alright if you skip tier 2, you don't need the AT gun because you can drop it from this thing, and you just go up the ranks, which is not what this player did. And also, if you're going to counter the AA half-track, I think probably the armored car is not the plan. So, the end. Another 14-minute match, huh?